Alrighty, jumping into this trippy game. I forgot you can jump. Alright.
The tutorial level. Here we will comprehensively walk you through all the basics. First, we'll start with how to access your settings. To open the menu, press the Options button. The tutorial level. Here we will comprehend pistol station. Please pick up the pistol using the L1 or R1 button. Then with your offhand, pick up a magazine with the L2 or R2 button. Insert the magazine into the pistol's mag well. Pull back the slide using the L2 or R2 button, then release. You have now chambered the round and the pistol is ready to fire.
Ooh, boy.
While holding the pistol with your dominant hand, bring your offhand close to the pistol handle and the L1 or R1 button to two-hand the pistol. Aim the pistol at the targets by lining up the sights.
We're
and
good,
squeeze
we're
the
good.
L2 or R2 button to fire. Try to hit the targets. Continue firing until the magazine is empty. You'll notice the slide stop. In order to reload, press the circle button while holding the pistol to eject the magazine.
Jarvis, why'd you make me drop my
Then
gun?
place another magazine in. Press the circle button again to slide release and continue firing. Alternatively, you may replace the magazine before it is empty and simply continue firing. This concludes the pistol station tutorial.
Hey, that still got ammo in it, you wasting bastard. Okay. Reset that. I don't appreciate that, sir. Just so weird not having an actual... Give me that bastard. Forgot wrong button. Put that on my back.
Station. Please pick up the rifle using the L1 or R1 button. Then with your offhand, pick up a magazine with the L2 or R2 button. Insert the magazine into the rifle's mag well. Pull back the charging handle using the L2 or R2 button, then release. You have now chambered a round and the rifle is ready to fire. While still holding the rifle with your dominant hand, bring your offhand close to the handguard and use the L1 or R1 button in order to two-hand the rifle. Aim the rifle at the target by lining up the sight and squeeze the L2 or R2 button to fire.
She's still good.
To cycle between firing modes, press the cross or square button depending on your dominant hand while holding the rifle. Try to hit the targets. Continue firing until the magazine is empty.
Woo!
Depending on the rifle, in order to reload, press the circle button to eject the magazine while holding the rifle, or physically pull it out with the L2 or R2 button. Then place another magazine in the mag well. Again, depending on the rifle, either press the circle button to bolt release, or repeat the process of pulling back the charging handle and releasing. Your rifle is now reloaded and ready to fire. Alternatively, you may replace the magazine before it's empty and simply continue firing. This concludes the rifle station tutorial.
Damn. There we go. Woo! I know what this does. That's a suppressor. But the bad thing is if you don't thread that baby, it just pops right off. Ain't that funny? Get back here, bastard. Yeah. No, the other way. Dang it. Yep. Okay, so you have safety right there. Automatic. We're good. We're not good.
Station. Please pick up the rifle using the L1 or...
Shut up, Jarvis. We ain't about that right now.
Please pick up the SMG using the L1 or R1 button. This is the MP5.
Yep.
It deviates slightly in that a full magazine will not go into the mag well. First, you will have to pull the charging handle back with the L2 or R2 button and lock it in place. Then pick up a magazine with the L2 or R2 button and place it. Now, release the charging handle with the L2 or R2 button, or simply hit or slap the charging handle with your offhand to release. Now you have chambered a round and the SMG is ready to fire. While still holding the SMG with your dominant hand, bring your offhand close to the handguard and press the L1 or R1 button to two-hand the SMG. Aim the SMG at the targets by lining up the sights, and squeeze the L2 or R2 button to fire.
Because that's not how it works.
To cycle between firing modes, press the cross or square button depending on your dominant hand while holding the SMG. Try to hit the targets.
Hey, I already hit the targets multiple times.
Until the magazine is empty. In order to reload the MP5, simply repeat the previous steps. I would suggest that you take the time to experiment and learn the characteristics of each weapon that you collect.
Oh yeah.
This concludes the SMG station tutorial.
I just like that you can grab and hold it, so you can come in with a fucking pistol, and then go back, fire. Lock that bolt. You don't fucking push it. Ah. Oops. I didn't do it. The only option is a slap. You don't just grab it and push it back. That's dirty. That's a no-no.
The sniper rifle station. Please pick up the sniper rifle using the L1 or R1 button. Pick up the scope with the L1 or R1 button, and place it where you prefer.
I suck at sniper rifles in VR.
You may remove it by holding the L2 or R2 button, then the L1 or R1 button and repositioning it to your liking.
Yeah.
Pick up the magazine with the L2 or R2 button, and place it in the sniper rifle mag well. Pull back the charging handle using the L2 or R2 button, then release. You have now chambered around and the sniper rifle is ready to fire. While still holding the sniper rifle with your dominant hand, bring your offhand close to the handguard and press the L1 or R1 button in order to two-hand the sniper rifle. Aim the rifle at the targets by looking through the scope, and squeeze the L2 or R2 button to fire. In order to adjust the zoom of the scope, use the L2 or R2 button.
Looks like I'm on target.
Try to hit the targets. There are targets placed further up the hill for you to shoot. In order to reload, pull the magazine out with the L2 or R2 button, and simply repeat the process of loading the sniper rifle.
Get back here, boy.
This concludes the sniper rifle station tutorial.
Well, this just got bullet drop. Aha! I suck. I have to practice on the snipers.
Shotgun station. First, you're going to need to load your shotgun. Please pick up the ammo box with the L1 or R1 button.
Daddy loves shotguns.
Your offhand, slide the tray out using the L1 or R1 button. From here, you can take the individual shells out of the box by holding the L2 or R2 button and the L1 or R1 button. Or you can slide the tray out to expose the desired amount of ammo, flip the box over the table, and press the L2 or R2 button on the same hand to drop the amount of exposed ammo.
I just spilled the whole
damn thing. Now pick up the
thing.
individual shells with the L1 or R1 button and load them into the shotgun. Depending on the shotgun, pull back the charging handle with the L2 or R2 button, or pump the forestock with your offhand. The shotgun is now ready to fire. You'll notice there is a spare round on the side of the shotgun. Hold the L2 or R2 button and then the L1 or R1 button to take it. If you so choose, make your way through the target course on your left.
Was that a waste? I think I
This
already
concludes
charged
the
it.
shotgun station
Yeah, I did.
tutorial.
Huh. Don't mess with me, boy. Daddy's crazy. I think it's better. I don't like this shotgun. God damn it, getting stuck on stuff. Yeah, that was a spray fire, so I hit both targets. Let's retreat.
Shotgun station.
Shut up.
First, you're going to need to load your shotgun. Please pick up the ammo box with the L1 or R1 button. Then with your offhand, slide the tray out using the L1 or R1 button. From here, you can take the individual shells out of the box by holding the L2 or R2 button, then the L1 or R1 button.
Whatever you
Or
say,
you can
Jarvis.
slide the tray out to expose the desired amount of ammo, flip the box over the table, and press the L2 or R2 button on the same hand to drop the amount of exposed ammo.
Whatever.
Now pick up the individual shells with the L1 or R1 button
Well, I didn't know
and
you were
load them
down
into
here.
the shotgun.
I don't even need you.
Depending
I-
on the shotgun,
I do
pull
now.
back the charging handle with the L2 or R2 button, or pump the forestock with your offhand.
No, put that back. Alright, let's go hunting for the rest. We already got 3 targets down there. He's out. I swear, it's kind of weird. I didn't hear it racked. Whatever. Yep, you're done. Oh, sneaky boy, sneaky boy, sneaky, sneaky. Thank God I still got one more round for you. I don't need that anymore.
This is the loot station. You will find different loot boxes and crates that may contain weapons, armor, or ammo. You can open these crates using the L1 or R1 button.
Thank
Not all
you.
loot spots may be as obvious as ammo.
Oh, shut up.
Check things such as desk drawers and lockers. Open them using the L1 or R1 button. We would suggest that you take the time to experiment and learn the characteristics of each.
Okay, so that's not shotgun rounds. That isn't either. Just pour them all on the ground. Is it even loaded? I mean, it was. Got that Elmer Fudd. Oh shit. Let go of it. What we got in here? Hey, a backpack. I need that. What else we got in these mystery mouse tools? A helmet.
Consumables
Better
and storage
backpack.
station. Here we will go through how to manage, organize, and store consumables. We will proceed with the items on the table starting from left to right. This is the reloader. It is used to create different types of ammo by using base materials. Pick up the brass container using L1 or R1 button. Now with your offhand, take the lid off using L2 or R2 button. Pour the brass into the brass receptacle on the reloader. You'll notice the brass meter start to fill up. Pick up the gunpowder with the L1 or R1 button. With your offhand, take the lid off with the L2 or R2 button. Pour the gunpowder into the gunpowder receptacle on the reloader. This particular gunpowder is used to create tracer rounds. Now input your selections on the reloader screen. For the purpose of this tutorial, select 5.56, tracer rounds, and a unit of 1. When ready, pull the handle on the left. You have now created a box of ammo. Next up is the mag loader. It is used to facilitate the reloading of magazines and ammo management. Pick up a magazine using the L2 or R2 button and place it into the dispenser. Pick up the ammo box with the L1 or R1 button. With your offhand, slide the tray out using L1 or R1 button. You can take individual rounds out of the box by holding L2 or R2 button, then L1 or R1 button. Or you can slide the tray out to expose the desired amount of ammo, flip the box over the mag loader receptacle on the top, and press the L2 or R2 button on the same hand to drop the amount of exposed ammo. Now you can press the button to automatically reload the magazine. Once done, remove the magazine. But be careful not to press the button, as remaining ammo will spill out. You can now place the ammo box into the dispenser and press the button again to fill the box. You have now successfully reloaded your magazine and managed your ammo. Next up are food consumables. Please pick up the water bottle with L1 or R1 button, and with your offhand pull off the lid with the L2 or R2 button. Then move the bottle up to your lips and tilt to drink. Next, pick up the can of energy drink with the L1 or R1 button, and with your offhand pull the tab off with L2 or R2 button. Then move the can up to your lips and tilt to drink. Next, pick up the can of beans with L1 or R1 button, and with your offhand, pull off the lid with L2 or R2 button. Then, you can either use the spoon to bring the food up to your mouth, or simply bring the can up to your lips and tilt to eat straight out of the can. Next, pick up the chocolate bar with the L1 or R1 button, and with your offhand, pull the wrapper end off with the L2 or R2 button. Then move the bar up to your lips to take a bite. Now for storage. Please pick up the backpack with the L1 or R1 button, and you'll notice it opens up. Store items in the backpack by placing them in empty space. Then move the backpack to your torso and release. You have successfully stored an item to carry with you. To take the backpack off, use the L1 or R1 button at your torso. Now place the backpack on the hook you see on the wall by releasing.
Oh yeah!
How much you are carrying on your person will affect your total weight, which will affect your movement speed and stamina drain. You can check your total weight on your wristwatch. Next, you will notice an area on the tabletop with a visible bounding box surrounding it. This is an area that you can safely store and save your items without fear of loss.
Hey buddy,
Simply
put it back.
pick up an item of your choosing and place it within the bounding box. And finally, you will notice a medical cabinet on the wall. Open it using the L1 or R1 button, and you will find a Nerd's healing injector inside. Pick up the Nerd's injector using the L1 or R1 button, and inject yourself in your arm. The Nerd's injector will begin to heal you over time. Once the injector is depleted, you'll notice the cap on the end of the injector pop off, signifying it's completed. You have now successfully healed yourself using the Nerd system. In the same cabinet, you will also find some bandages. When sustaining injury, there's a chance that you will enter a bleeding state, which will be indicated on your watch. In order to remove this status, you will need to use bandages. Simply hold the bandage with the L1 or R1 button, move it up to your other arm, press the L2 or R2 button to begin, and wrap your arm until the bandage completes and detaches. Please note that you will not be able to use a Nerd injector while you have bandages on. This concludes the consumables and storage station.
Oh yeah! We're good. I need a bandage. Ah, shit. It's not letting me do anything. Wasn't paying attention. How do you do? Bandages.
In this, you will also find some bandages. When sustaining injury, there's a chance that you will enter a bleeding state, which will be indicated on your watch. In order to remove this status, you will need to use bandages. Simply hold the bandage with the L1 or R1 button, move it up to your other arm, press the L2 or R2 button to begin, and wrap your arm until the bandage completes and detaches. Please note that you will not be able to use a nerd injector while you have bandages on. This concludes the consumables and storage station.
How long until this motherfucker? Oh, I see how. I was going the right way. I can see it building up. Oh, that's fucking rad, man. Oh, man. Ah, shit. Oh, no. Well, I'm invincible. I'm a one-man army. Can you attach that to my body, please? Thank you. Thank you.
This is the hand combat station. If you can get close enough, you can take down the enemy AI Phoenix by breaking their neck. Simply press the L1 and R1 button with both hands and twist.
I guess you don't care.
The hand combat station tutorial.
1 for the money, 2 for the honey, and he's dead. You got a grease gun, bud.
If you can get close enough, you can take down the enemy AI Phoenix by breaking their neck.
He done.
It's the loadout station.
Oh snap!
Here we will walk you through how to set up and customize your weapon, armor, and utility loadout on your person. We would suggest that you take the time to experiment and learn the characteristics of each weapon that you collect.
Ah,
First, for the weapon loadout.
I'm trying to listen, bud.
It's the loadout station. Here, we will walk you through how to set up and customize your weapon, armor, and utility loadout on your person. We would suggest that you take the time to experiment and learn the characteristics of each weapon that you collect. First, for the weapon loadout. Please pick up the rifle with the L1 or R1 button. Then pick up the optic sight with the L1 or R1 button, and place it on the rail where you prefer. Do the same for the laser sight.
Oh, yeah, look at this.
You may remove it by holding the L2 or R2 button, then press the L1 or R1 button, and reposition it to your liking. In order to activate the laser sight, while still holding the rifle with your dominant hand, bring your offhand close to the handguard and press the L1 or R1 button in order to two-hand the rifle. Now press the L2 or R2 button on your offhand to cycle through the laser sight's modes. Now with your offhand, pick up a magazine with the L2 or R2 button. Insert the magazine into the rifle's magwell. Pull back the charging handle using the L2 or R2 button, then release. You have now chambered a round and the rifle is ready to fire. In order to check how much ammo there is in the magazine, simply hold the magazine and shake it, and your controller will give you haptic feedback indicating
it will
the ammo
if you
level.
have it turned
3
on.
vibrations
Which
means
I
that the
don't
magazine
because
is
it drains you
between
better.
2/3 to full capacity. 2 vibrations means that it's between 1/3 to 2/3 capacity. 1 vibration means it's below 1/3 capacity.
Where'd
and
the helmet
no
go?
haptic feedback means it's empty.
Thought the helmet
Place
was
the
over
rifle
here.
on your chest weapon holster.
I've been through this.
Pick up the
I wanted
revolver
to
on
try
the table
out.
with the L1 or R1
gotta-
button and place it in
gotta
your
let
pistol
go.
holster on your
There you
hip.
Alright. Get these bad boys.
Now for your armor loadout. There is an array of pouches on the table. These are namely for magazines and utilities. Pick up a pouch with the L1 or R1 button and place it on the armor found on the mannequin.
Oh, sha, that's right. You're dead.
Pick up grenades with the L1 or R1 button, or magazines with the L2 or R2 button, and place them in the appropriate pouches.
Was that a smoke or a flash? I was about to say, is that a smoke or a flash? And smoke actually fucking does some stuff in this game. I thought it was gonna be weak. Holy hell, that's a lot. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Yeah! That's right. Might as well join a party chat while I'm thinking of it. Okay, that one, squad one. Might as well.
Please do not forget to store your armor and gear in the appropriate areas. Bunkers are no longer considered secure.
Okay. We got PBE. Okay. Okay, so I didn't have this on my person. I actually had on that. Getting ready to gear up, but whatever. There's my backpack full of stuff. My rifle that I'm bringing. No. Wait, you can put it which way you want. What? And the prostitute pistol I'm bringing. Time to go and die again. Location poor. Hard. 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 Why are they all hard? Like, the hell? Why even say if they're hard or not? That makes no sense. It's like, oh yeah, they're hard. Well, you know. Is there another map? Region. No, that's just like region. Oh, loot and promises always is required to host PvE squad, so I can still do PvE. Yeah. Uh-oh. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go now. Time to die. Not really, because I got a little bit better understanding of the functions. Let's do it. Guns at the ready. I don't know where the hell I am, but I know where I'm going. Going to hell. I can already see some fucking bot up there. I mean, there's too much open field to get over there. I could take that hillside. What the hell? Why you make me drop my stuff? See, that's how we gonna die. We gonna end up running somewhere, and then I'm gonna have that thing put on my rig until I need it. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh shoot! There might be people over there. wire. Wait, this is one of those exfil points. Come on, take it back. Oh, building. Hey, what the hell are you doing? No, I didn't want you to charge that out. Whatever. Pushing the wrong button. Okay, slow my roll. I don't know what's in that building. Oh, in the middle. We got chest rigs. One for a grenade. Hate how you can't close doors. It's a long way up. Let's not drop. That'd be a really shit way to die. Don't look down, don't look down. Don't look down, 'cause the grip on here's not that good. Oh shit. Ooh, I see how you are. Can I grab that? Oh. Let's not. Mm. Ah, boy. Get a lot of stuff from PvE and bring it into PvP. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Okay. This might work. Oh shit. Oh, there's another room up here. Mr. fucking Fantastic Arms right here. That's right, that's right, that's right. What you got? What you got? What you got? Not a damn thing. Nothing. What you got, father? Ooh, he got a sight. That's 22. I don't have a rail system on it. Damn you, MP5. moving on. Let's go. We still need to rotate over there. See if I can get there's a building over there. Damn. See, there's an entry point there, but I think there's a guy in that fucking tower. I know there's a guy in that tower because I can see him crossed over there. They got a good bit of towers there. That'd be a pain in the butt to hit. And your only options is use those rocks there for cover. After you hit that point, you must best get into that wall. I think I'll hit these side places first before I commit to something that risky. Yeet. What you got, Father? Nothing. Okay. Just fill that bad boy up. Alright. One more room. Charge! Bitch. The hell was that? God damn. What you got, buddy? Got some pistol rounds? I want a new pistol round. I want one for the road, too. Appreciate you. Let's go execute your friends. So there's a further downstairs. can't get under that. I'll put that right there. What you got here, friend? Ooh. Hmm. Oh, it's over. I'm just gonna leave because I already got a good bit of stuff. Oops. That's. I have another holstered pistol. Oh no, that's not the way to go. Okay, can I get out of here? How do you use that? That doesn't even hurt you. You can just run over it.